Wewe huwa unakula tu waru ama unajua mahali zinapandwa na vile zinapandwa. So today I want to teach you about Irish potato production, and my target or my focus today is on the ecological requirements. That way I'll be covering the regions where we can grow Irish potato in Kenya. Number two, we will be talking about the altitude, the soil types, the pH, and yeah, among those. So let us begin. So my first question is, do you know where Irish potatoes zinapandwa in Kenya? Irish potato namaanisha waru, apart from Nyandarua. Do you know any other place where Irish potato is grown in this country? So let us get there. So there are a lot of regions where Irish potato is grown in Kenya, but we will focus on the major growing regions. Categorize into three: the major growing, and then the upcoming, and then the other upcoming. I don't know whether it makes sense to you. But so let us start. Have listed them down so that I cannot forget any of your regions that you need to know. So number one, we have the major growing regions. That is, have written them down, so I'm going to read. So we have Meru, we have Nyeri, we have Taita Taveta, we have Kiambu, Nakuru, Narok, Bomet, Elgeyo Marakwet, Trans Nzoia, Bungoma, Uasin Gishu, and West Pokot. You see, a lot of people ask me, mi natoka this region, can I grow Irish potato? Namwambia, kama uko na kashamba, you can always grow. So there are other potato producing counties that are upcoming. Hiyo ni kama place kama Kisii, Nyamira, Kirinyaga, Baringo, Nandi, Laikipia and Kericho. Those regions utapata mostly they are the highlands. Yes, but shida kubwa, the soils have been in fact, especially bacterial wilt was a challenge in these regions, so they stopped growing potatoes, especially places kama Kirinyaga. Still, I have a small plot and it has been affected by bacterial wilt. That means even after so many years of letting the land idle, still we have the bacteria in the soil. Now, the other thing we need to talk about ni zile pia regions ama upcoming producing counties. Hizi ni places kama Machakos, Makueni, Embu, Kajiado, Tharaka Nithi, Samburu, Kwale and Nairobi. Usually in these regions utapata viazi zinakuzwa and irrigation mostly, and this is because the market ziko readily available. Yes, but before you jump into farming, it is important to know the ecological requirements, the attitude. Unahitaji nini ndio uanze kulima viazi? So tutaanza na altitude. That is the height above sea level. So usually unahitaji traditionally, ama niseme kutoka zamani tulikuwa tunasema viazi utakuza between 1500 millimeters to meters to 3000 meters above sea level. Yes, 3000 to 1500 to 3000 meters above sea level. But some new varieties can be produced in an ecological or in an altitude that is below or above that. So it all depends with the variety. Number two, what are the soil types that we need for this? Mostly tunasemanga ikwe silty loam ama clay loam. Yes, clay loam. This is because ukipanda viazi in some soils, they might end up just rotting and not adding water. So kitu ya kwanza, silty loam or clay loam. And then number two, the soil should be well drained. It should be well draining. That is the word I'm looking for. It should be well draining. And then the other thing, it should have adequate organic matter. Why? Because unaona ni mchanga yenye haina organic matter enough, aeration inakuanga tricky sana. And then the other thing on the pH, usually viazi inafanya vizuri na pH of 5 5.5 to 7.0. That means acidic to alkali au to neutral. Ikikuwa zaidi ya hapo inaweza affect the productivity, inaweza affect rooting, inaweza affect a lot of things to do with potatoes. Remember, waru ni tuber. The other thing I wanted also to mention was about the temperature. Unahitaji a mean of 15 to 24 degrees per Celsius. The reason why I'm saying this, not unless you're supplementing with irrigation and that overhead thingy, there's no way ama unafanya hydroponics, aeroponics and such kind of things. To maintain this temperature is very important to allow bulking na mambo kama hayo. And then the last thing I want to mention is on the mean rainfall. You need about 1200 to 1800 millimeters millimeters annually. And that will enable YouTubers to maybe reach the market size, be able to be sold to any place that you need it to be sold, or you'll attain whatever size or shape or whatever variety you're growing, itaweza kuwa sustained. Anyway, with new and improved varieties, you can always switch from one to the other, and then yeah, inakuwa tu rahisi. There's no harm in that. And yeah, that is it for today. I'll be talking more about potatoes in this channel. So stick by and let us connect. My name is Felista. I'm a scientist. I'm an agronomist. I'm an animal nutritionist. And also, I'm a content creator, especially in the agri sector. I also talk about, no, I also consult. I'm a consultant who focuses on farmers in the in all value chains, and I can help you from production, seed selection to market intelligence or market survey or whichever aspect of farming that you will need help on. I'm your plug. You can always reach out anytime, any place. I also have ebooks that are very important for your farming journey. So let us do this and let us hope all the best in this journey of farming. Bye bye and have a lovely day.